All right, we're going to go over profiles, taxonomies, and some shortcodes in this quick tutorial. In essence, a profile is a post type that we use for displaying people's contact information and brief bios. It's very similar to a post in that it has some of the same structure, like categories. In this case, they're called types. And think of it, this is a profile. Think of it as a contact card. They can also be placed on multiple pages, and we're going to get into that right now. But first, how do you create one? It's pretty simple. In this one, Mr. Joe Smith, you write in name, last name, and comma and Joe. If you forget that, we have this little bit right here to snippet to remind you. First name, last name, Mr. Dude, Senior Dude, you can change that. And as you can see, it's going to be his name and his title will show up here. Headshots, pretty straightforward. We recommend you bring a 4:5 aspect ratio, 400 by 500 pixels. We're going to go over the media library in another tutorial, and there is going to be a downloadable document which goes over some of the best case practices for how to find images, download them, crop them, resize them, and upload them to your WordPress site. In this case, this image is 400 by 500, like I said. You would just, if you didn't have it here, add image, and we're going to look for a picture. Oh, there he is, the headshot. Put it in. This is going to be his bio, and the type. It's important that it has a type, and this could say staff or alumni or employers. You update this information, and in this case, we're pulling it to page 3, and voila. Here's his phone number. If there's an email address, it would be just above this, and bio, title, name, headshot. There could be more, as many as you want. You could have Senior Dude running all along this page if you wanted to. So that's as simple as this could get. This is one of the shorter tutorials. Like I said, if you had staff, great, and you could go into his profile, and I'm going to have that be staff and update it. Now, I was talking about shortcodes earlier, and this is where I want to show you something. Documentation has this tab called shortcodes. There's components, include files, and posts. We are dealing with a post right now. So post, once again, is posts, and for us it's profile. You would copy this and paste it, and in this case it's page 3 here. Now, when you actually have that copy and pasted, you'll need to tell that it is a profile type. This right here where it says tax term, that's your taxonomy term. We gave Mr. Smith the type. If we change it to staff, we would have to change it right here into staff. And right here where it says profile/media, that's also important. If it doesn't say profile, because that's what we call it, profile, it won't show up. So once again, leave a page, shortcode, copy this, go to the page, post type right here in components. Once again, this is also those visual and text. This is a little tricky. When you're typing in shortcode, click on this text. This is like the code behind some of these images and copy. But like I said, the component shouldn't read card, it should read profile media, and so on and so forth. By the time we actually have this tutorial up and running, we might have actually already changed the documentation shortcode to make that even easier for you. But I think it's important for you to kind of get a sense of where you need to actually put in pieces that relate to the words and the taxonomies that you're creating. And as you can see, it's not really rocket science or anything that too scary or difficult. And like all WordPress pieces, you're not really going to break anything. If there's a problem, just give us a ring. We'll be there to help you.